President Donald Trump touring the wildfire-damaged areas in Southern California yesterday. After pledging to work with California Governor Gavin Newsom to aid wildfire recovery, he met with a group of local officials from both parties during a roundtable, which included also Congressman Brad Sherman, who urged the president to approve federal aid to California without conditions.
I really disagree with Louisiana on their abortion policy. I disagree with them on their campaign finance policy. I disagree with North Dakota on their gun policy. And I would never turn to somebody from Louisiana and say, you keep living on your cousin's couch, because we're not going to help you rebuild until Louisiana agrees with me on a woman's right to choose. So I'm hoping that we can get these funds and that we don't punish individuals for the policies of their state.
All right, Congressman Brad Sherman is joining us right now. So, Congressman, that was a moment of you saying to the President of the United States, listen, let's put aside any political differences. We are all American when we're dealing with natural disasters like this, hardships, that we should come together. How do you believe that was received?
He did not talk in that room much about conditioning aid to California the way he had in other forums, and I hope I'm pushing him in the right direction. He'd earlier said that California will get no aid unless we change our voter registration policies, which obviously have nothing to do with fires, right, and our water policy, which actually has nothing to do with this fire, because this fire, we have lots of water here in LA County. Our reservoirs are kind of full. The problem we had in the Palisades was pumping water up the hill, and we didn't have a delivery system that would do that. We had a delivery system that was fine day to day, but it wasn't designed for the biggest fire in terms of property damage that has ever happened in America.
Yeah, so politely, you and others have tried to say to the president that he was misinformed, and people who are registered to vote do have to show, ID in California, and addressing the water issue, which is contrasting his sentiment of releasing water. So then now with that, are you still concerned that perhaps families in your district, which includes Sherman Oaks, the Palisades area of the fires, are you concerned that they're not going to be able to get federal aid given the posture that the president had?
It's going to be difficult. We got the declarations we needed from President Biden on his way out. Present law only provides $43,000 of aid to the uninsured who have to rebuild their homes. And we could do a lot better. We tend to do a lot better through special appropriations. And it would be very hard to pass it if Trump opposed it. A lot of people didn't have insurance. And with climate change, a lot of people in various parts of the country can't get insurance, homeowners insurance. And that's especially true in Florida, where over 1 million people have not been able to get private homeowners insurance. Right. The president claimed to say that, if people didn't have homeowners insurance in the Palisades, that's the fault of, and I think he said, people like Brad Sherman, although I'm not really crafting state policy. The fact is, who's he going to blame for the 1 million Floridians who can't get homeowners insurance? Mm-hmm. The other thing to keep in mind is, during his first administration, he provided tens of billions of dollars to subsidize flood insurance, not a penny to subsidize fire insurance. Coming from a desert city, fire insurance is the bigger issue.
And I guess you're also inferring there Florida is his home state now, and so there is deference to Florida, but you're not seeing it right now. I wonder if, may I describe your moment with him a little terse, even though you said he didn't really respond, but maybe you were offering clarity. Well, there was another moment that I guess we can safely call terse, and this was an exchange between the president and the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. Listen.
The number one thing that we are going to do immediately, and you will see this happen, is to clear out the debris. And you know, we're concerned right now over the weekend because of the potential rain, but we are going to move as fast as we can, but we want you to be safe, and we want you to be back in your homes immediately.
You have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked, I mean, you have a
emergency
very powerful
declaration.
emergency power, and you
Yes.
can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can.
That's a long time a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
So how concerned should residents be, when interpreting the tone of that session, that meeting?
Well, first, Karen Bass is right. A week is not an unusually long amount of time to determine. We've just finished finding out if there were any dead bodies in the rubble, and a week to make sure that it's that you're not going to poison yourself. There are a lot of toxins, and now that we have electric cars, you've got the lithium that burns. So to say it's got to be a day and not a week is unreasonable. But the meeting wasn't really all that terse. There were a lot of good points. Like I pointed out to the president, please, if you're going to do tariffs, exempt building materials. And he took that under advisement and implied that that's what he would do, because there's going to be a building materials shortage in this country. We're rebuilding 2 large sections of Los Angeles on top of all the other building that's going on in the country.
So you remain hopeful in the days ahead?
It's the only way to live life.
Very good. I gotcha. All right. Very good. Congressman Brad Sherman, all the best. Thank you so much.